When we say things like he doesn't bring vibe, his energy doesn't match mine, we often shut down people before we truly know who they are. And we build worse. You know the truth? Your type might just be a pattern rooted in fears, past trauma, or ego, not what you need. Some phrases that you guys said actually block growth, and you need to be aware of this. Some people say he's not tall enough, he's too emotional, he doesn't insist figures. Of course, that's common, and she's not spiritual. We need to be careful. You know, these might sound harmless, right? But sometimes they are like a marks for deeper issues like control, also like rejection sensitivity, or fear of vulnerability. Tell me, the type you want, would they even like to be the version of you that avoid emotional work, hold grudges, or ghost people? You, be honest. If your energy doesn't accept correction, accountability, or change, you will attract that same chaos. And then you call it a bad omen. Really? But really, it's just a mirror of you. I would suggest try to replace judgmental language with reflective words. Instead of he's not my vibe or he doesn't bring the same vibe, ask yourself, am I open to someone with different strength? Also ask yourself, what emotional strength or skills do I need? Not just aesthetics. Am I someone I would like to date? If you ask yourself all these questions and you see you yourself also have some challenges, have some things you need to fix, then it's better to start using some phrases that will help you. Somebody's asking you about relationship or about somebody, or you meet somebody that have different emotion, different vibe, different way of thinking, you look at the way, you try to understand them the way they think. All right? Yes, it might be difficult. Let's be sincere, okay? Let's be sincere. It might be difficult. But that's where your skills come in. That's where who you are coming. There's some people that don't think the way you think. That doesn't make them a bad person. That doesn't make them maybe strange people or people that cannot work with anybody. All right? It's also you. The way you are reasoning is different from the way another person is reasoning. That doesn't make you a bad person. That doesn't make that person a bad person. It's ability for both of you to work together. That's what change situation. So please pay attention to that. Instead of saying he or she is too emotional or they are not emotionally close, you just use the phrase like I value emotional availability and see how you work on it. Okay? Instead of saying he doesn't have 6 figures. See, Rumi wasn't built in one day. Instead said, I value somebody we can grow together. I cherish growth and I'm willing to grow and I'm looking for somebody both of us can grow. That's an important thing you can say. Instead of saying if he doesn't have 6 figure, you cannot marry him. He might marry you and have that 6 figure. Alright? So think about it. What can you do? You that is saying 6 figure, do you have the 6 figure? Do you have it? Tell yourself the truth. Are you looking for somebody that will bring you out of poverty and you're not willing to work? It doesn't work like that. That 2 efforts will bring huge change instead of one person. Alright? If not, you become a liability to the person. So you have to be ready to work also. Okay? So cherish somebody you grow together. Instead of looking for swag and tall and ginger, right? Think about somebody. When that guy come around or that girl come around, important thing you need to let the person know is you want somebody you can build peace with. See, it's okay to fantasize about the shape, the look, all kind of fantasy you have in your head. We see peace of mind is a fantasy you cannot get easily if you don't build it. So it's important you build that peace of mind. That person you are coming together with. Instead of using all these phrases, doesn't bring vibe and all this stuff. Or Gen Z, you guys should stop it now. Okay, that's some important thing you look out. So that's some important thing you should pay attention to. Those things will help you in a long way. Build peace, not a swag. Saying all this or using those words, it builds maturity, shows maturity, not a mystery, not Gen Z. shows somebody who is willing to grow and somebody who is looking for somebody both of them can grow together. This is the important thing you think about when you're talking about relationship. Understand your language, build your lens. Speak what you need, not what you want. You can even say what you want, but the most important thing is your need when you have to do with relationship. And not what just look good on the feed, okay? Not physical attraction. I know those are elements, but those elements can weigh off easily, right? Those elements can weigh off easily. The important thing here is you getting something that forever you cherish it, and you know the Lord has given you your own. It's important, okay? Know this and know peace. The connection might not look like your type, but they might be your peace. They might be your peace. So know it. It's important. If you've ever have to rethink your type and tag someone who needs to hear this, someone you think that might be your type. Okay. Right. It's Henry again. See you on the next one. Shout out. Bye. Cheers.